I just wanted to say that I have two videos coming out here on January 1st. This video is for the Counterfeit Kit Challenge build, but if you're looking for the YouTube hop of scrapping your crafty goals, go ahead and follow the link below and I can send you off to that video. So let's go ahead and dive into that kit build. So here we are with the inspiration piece that our Master Forger has chosen for this month's Counterfeit Kit. And this is a digital kit from Tracy Reed, and I'm actually quite a fan of Tracy Reed these days, and I really appreciate her printable stuff that comes along with a lot of the kits that she does. And since I'm doing more hybrid scrapping these days, that is really something I'm interested in. So as we look at this kit, I'm going to focus on the papers in here because they're easier to see. And I am inspired by quite a few pieces in here. There's hexagons with a bee theme and some gingham and such like that. If we continue looking through more of the items that I mentioned in this kit, including the printable pieces, and not just the digital kit, we can even further our inspiration. Now I'm noticing a lot of hearts and flowers, both in the papers and in the printable pieces. And as you can see, as we move through all of these pieces, she includes printable journaling cards, printable cuttable stickers that you can use either to cut out by hand or on your electronic die cut machines. And so Tracy Reed has a lot of stuff to offer. So let's go back to this pattern paper and start our kit build from that point. I'm going to go ahead and leave an image up of the pattern papers available in this kit so that you can see what I'm talking about as we go. So the first paper I picked was this blue scallop. Now I was super inspired by the scallops in the colorful scallops in the kit, but I didn't have anything like that, so I just went with the scallops. Now there was a yellow gingham in the kit, and I found a smaller version of yellow gingham in my stash, so I went ahead and added that in there. And then I noticed there was kind of a green floral print in there. Now I couldn't find the green floral that I wanted right away, but I chose a hexagon since there was also a hexagon print in there as well. And then there was some red in the kit, so I pulled out a red. And then I did find this green floral, and even though it's a little bit more vibrant than what we've got going on in the kit, I decided to go ahead and include it. And then as I was looking, there is a kind of a multicolored stripe in there, so this is how I went with that stripe version. And then I decided, since I've got two greens going on, I would go ahead and pull one more of each color tone from my stash and get two versions of each of these colors that I have going on. So I have a brighter and a darker red, a brighter and a darker yellow, and I did choose some more scallops in that yellow, brighter darker green, and brighter darker blue. So that's going to complete the pattern papers for my kit, and while it varies from the inspiration, it works for me, and so I'm going to move on to embellishments. Now, like I said, I am a fan of Tracy Reed, so I do have some embellishment pieces from other kits, and I will put those in the links below for you, of what she calls stickers that I just print out on cardstock. So I treat them more like die cut pieces than stickers. And I have two separate kit stickers here. And like I said, I will put those links for you. And I'm going to put those into my kit because her color palette works well enough together that I'm going to throw that in there. And then because there was some black elements in those die cut pieces, I chose this gingham black washi tape because the gingham was an element also. So that works together. And then I did notice a lot of hearts in the inspiration pieces, so I did throw in some puffy hearts. And then I pulled out a few more die cut embellishments, and this is a Pink Fresh Studio supply line. And I pulled this for a couple of different reasons. The color palette worked okay, and also there were some hexagon elements in here that reminded me of the hexagons in the Tracy Reed kit. And because that pack had some gold elements to it, I pulled out a lot more hearts with gold going on in there, and I've got one of those black and gold tags, so I think that'll work well with some of those black elements that I have. And then I wanted to incorporate some of those bees that were icons from the kit, and I have these two separate stamp sets that have bees on them. This Hero Art one also has flowers, so in the end I'm going to go ahead and go with that because I like having both the options of the bees and the flowers, whereas the other set, not only were the bees smaller, but there were no flowers in there. And then at the end, as I was starting to put things away, I realized once again I had forgotten to choose my alphabet. So I grabbed this alphabet set that I got for Christmas, and I'm going to put that in my kit. And here is an overview look at the pattern papers and all the embellishments. And that wraps up my kit build for this month. I will be back on the 4th, where I will create my own piece of pattern paper to add into this kit as part of the Forgery on the 4th project hosted by the Counterfeit Kit Challenge group. So I do hope you will join me then. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.